Hey everybody, this is going to be a pick a card reading in which we're going to ask what is your crush or your love interest looking for in a romantic partner. So we have here 3 turquoise bracelets that you can choose from. We will begin with group number 1. This is a chips bracelet. Really beautiful color. There you go. That's for group 1. Now for group number 2, this is something I made myself. I actually tried to put a Nepalese Evil eye charm, and it has turquoise too. So there you go. Really cute. That's for group 2. And then for group number 3, this is a round bead turquoise bracelet. Okay. So those are the 3 options. Take a look. Once you've decided, just click on the timestamps below. So group number 1, you chose this chips bracelet. Let's go ahead and ask Spirit, what is your crush or your love interest looking for in a romantic partner? Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective we chose. Group number 1. Wow, you got the star. Okay, you got judgment. You have your Queen of Cups. Then you got 3 of Swords. Wow, Ace of Cups. Are you kidding me? Saw me shuffle. Now you got the Lovers. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my gosh. Wow. And guess what? 4 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, you guys. Wow. Oh boy, I love this. So you or your crush may have water in their chart. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, especially Scorpio. And then I'm also seeing here air signs, especially Gemini and Aquarius. All right, so to the question, what is your crush or love interest looking for in a romantic partner? Definitely they wanted somebody that they can actually connect with on an emotional level. Instantly, that's actually what I heard. They wanted somebody who is actually really sensitive to their emotional needs, or somebody's very nurturing as well, very loving. They love that. They love if a person is so thoughtful and very sweet. I'm getting that too. This is one of their weaknesses. I'm also hearing from Spirit that your crush is also looking for somebody who is very sophisticated. I don't know, I'm getting that, or who has class. I'm really picking that up. Like they wanted somebody who knows how to carry themselves well. Somebody's very decent. There you go. That's what I'm actually also hearing, the word decent. Somebody's very inspirational. And they also wanted somebody who's very healing, okay? Again, there's something about emotions. Whether your crush may have water in their chart, I'm a water sign too. So as a water sign myself, as a Scorpio, we also wanted to connect with people who can actually really understand our emotions, okay? So I won't be surprised if for some of you, your crush may have water in their chart, okay? And then they also wanted a partner who's very supportive. They love that. They wanted somebody who's very supportive, somebody who is actually really reliable, somebody who is responsible as well, who knows how to take accountability for someone's actions. That's also what I'm getting. And definitely with Ace of Cups here, what I actually heard, again, is the word openness. They wanted a romantic partner who's really open. Okay, honest. Perhaps your crush or your love interest was betrayed or cheated in the past. Not for all of you, but I just heard that right now. And so this is something that they're really looking for in a romantic partner. Somebody that they can really trust, somebody who's actually really transparent or open. And somebody who also knows how to respect themselves or love themselves. Okay? And lastly, I'm getting here that your love interest or your crush is also looking for a person who is emotionally mature, somebody who knows how to let go of the past, all right? And just, keep on moving forward, carrying the lessons with them. They wanted a person who's like that, and somebody who's also very optimistic. They don't want people who's just really going to be dwelling in the past all the time, feeling like a victim or throwing. I'm hearing somebody saying maybe this person has dealt with somebody's kind of like a kid or very childish. They get turned off by that. I don't know what's that for, but I just heard that right now, like throwing tantrums like a kid. This person doesn't like that, okay? They wanted something really who's emotionally mature. Wow. Okay. I love this. I'm hearing the name Neil just now. Neil. Alrighty. So let's move on to the next set of cards. What is your crush or love interest looking for in a romantic partner? Fear in reverse. Thief. And you got flow. Oh my gosh, this is exactly what I said when I saw the Ace of Cups. Now you got the flow. And then look at this with the Thief card. If I'm going to be reading this intuitively, right? There's an image of a heart. Definitely your romantic interest or love interest, group number one, they really wanted a person who has a big heart, for sure. And number two, they're definitely looking for a romantic partner as well who is really going to be open with their feelings, okay? That they're not hiding it. I tell you that because this flow card is talking about a person who represses their feelings or emotions. So with all of these three cards, the person that you're thinking of or your crush is really looking for somebody who's not afraid to show what they truly feel. If they love someone, they show it. They express it. They say it, okay? I tell you, there's something about honesty. Because earlier got the Three of Swords, which is all about deception as well. Betrayal, heartbreak, right? So I won't be surprised if, for some of you, the person on your mind or your crush was cheated, betrayed, or has dealt with somebody who's very sneaky, or who is actually not being very honest with their feelings. Wow, I love this. And also with the flow, they wanted, somebody that they can really jive with. Like everything else is just really, flowing smoothly. All right. Not to say that there's no issues or problems, but at least the vibe between them, between your crush and this person that they wanted to be with is really great. Okay. It's really more like easy instead of something that is just really heavy or difficult. So yeah, let's see what else. What is your crush or love interest looking for in a romantic partner? I'm hearing Debbie right now. And then I just heard Allie. Ooh, you got divination. They're looking for someone that they really wanted to end up with, okay? For a lot of you, no wonder on the... Hold up. Overall energy is the Four of Wands, right? And yeah, look at this. There's a married couple, and then you got the Lovers. So yeah, I tell you, this person on your mind, for a lot of you chose this pile, they're really looking for the person that they're going to be spending the rest of their life with. Their destiny, okay? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. They really wanted somebody who is able to communicate themselves clearly because you got the Mercury retrograde. So even if this card doesn't have any reversals to it, that's actually what I'm hearing. They wanted somebody who's really clear with their intentions or who's able to say what they mean, or really express themselves clearly. That kept on repeating as well. Let's see what else. Oh, look at that. Another image of a heart. Crazy, right? Because I was drawn to this earlier. And then you got the Ace of Cups. Wow. So, yeah, they really wanted somebody who's very open, like what I said, warm-hearted, or has a big heart. Somebody's very generous, especially it says here, share the love. Wow. And look at that. I cannot make this up. You got Ace of Swords, and it says clarity of belief. There you go. Honesty. My gosh, because Ace of Swords is all about truth as well as communication. And we were just talking about that because you got the Mercury retrograde in reverse, in which it says here communication issues, electronic issues. So there you go. I love this. So that's what they're gunning for or hoping to be in a relationship with in the future. They're really looking for somebody who possess all of these qualities or these traits. Somebody's watching. Pile number one, by the way, is psychic, whether you're a tarot reader, okay? You could be practicing divination. And I'm getting here that, I don't know, but I just heard that you're just curious because you're already in a partnership and your partner is also a psychic. So both of you are actually doing some divination work. So yeah, just wanted to say that because I'm really hearing that right now from Spirit. I don't know what's that for, but I'm hearing it's a psychic or a tarot reader or somebody's doing divination work and your person or your partner is actually also doing the same thing. Okay? So yeah. Anyway, let's try to pull up more. What else, Spirit? What is group number one's crush or love interest looking for in a romantic partner? See, look at that. You saw me shuffle as always, control and reverse. I feel that in the past, they have dealt with controlling, manipulative people, sneaky ones, because what kept on repeating, it's around honesty or transparency as well. Maybe this person was really betrayed or deceived before. They thought that they could trust this person, only to find out that that was a wolf, okay? Hiding the sheep's clothing. That's what I'm hearing right now from Spirit. And I'm hearing Gabriel. Yeah. So there you go. Wow. Let's see what else. And they're very freedom loving, by the way. That's also what I'm hearing from Spirit. So before I flip this card, Spirit is wanting to highlight here that for some of you, your person is really independent or freedom loving. So they really don't want a romantic partners all over them all the time. Like, give me some space. Somebody kept on saying that. Please give me some breathing space. So they get turned off quickly or easily if a person's kind of like behaving like that. Very needy, very possessive. All right. So yeah, let's see. What else? Oh my gosh, love, partnership. Oh yeah, okay. Because again, like what I said, they're really looking for the person that they would possibly end up with, all right? They wanted a healthy love partnership. I told you, group number one, the person on your mind, they've dealt in a really toxic partnership before, even if it's not necessarily romantic. People in general is what I'm hearing. Let's pull up 3 cards. Okay, you got ostrich, trap, eyeglass. Somebody could be wearing glasses, whether this is you or them as well, by the way. And look at that, family. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. See, I told you. I really feel group number one, Not for all of you though, but some of you, the person on your mind or your crush is really looking forward to settle down with the right person anytime, you know? But maybe they're a bit cautious. That's what I'm hearing because you got the eyeglasses here. So your crush or your love interest really takes their time. They really wanted to assess everything first when it comes to a person. They wanted to review, like, okay, can I really trust this man or this woman? Can this really, go somewhere? Um, does this connection really have a potential, all right, to be long term? And that's because of they made a mistake in the past, all right? And I tell you, I feel that this person was deeply wounded from the past. And so, with this awareness that they have now, because of their past lessons, there you go. They're doing things differently as well, and they're really taking their time in analyzing or checking the details when it comes to a potential romantic partner. But definitely with a family, they're looking for someone that they can really even have children with in the future or build a family with, all right? And it says fidelity. So again, I was talking about something around cheating earlier, right? So I won't be surprised if for some of you, your crush was cheated before or betrayed, really. So that's what they're really looking for. They wanted somebody's really loyal, somebody's devoted, somebody's also very much committed, somebody that they can trust, because you got the trust keyword here, all right? Wow, and sincere. Wow. I love the synchronicity of this reading. Plus, with this ostrich trap, they really are looking for a person or a romantic partner who's willing, like what I said earlier, to acknowledge or to take accountability for their actions instead of avoiding it, instead of putting everything under the rug. Okay? So yeah, they really wanted somebody who is courageous because this ostrich trap, one of the keywords, it says fear-based thinking. And earlier, he got the fear in reverse. So this is one of their biggest turn-offs. They don't want a person who's in that mindset where they're wrapped up in fear all the time, okay? So yeah, I love this. I love how direct the cards are for you. And specific signs here, we have Leo, Taurus, and Libra. Let's pull up more. What is your crush or love interest looking for in a romantic partner? And by the way, when it comes to looks, I'm getting here if it's actually a woman that you're inquiring about or a divine feminine, they wanted a tall guy. All right. Somebody's tall with eyeglasses. Yeah, I'm talking about guy. Whether this is you, if you're a guy watching this, he could be a bit tall and then you have eyeglasses. I don't know. I'm just hearing that right now. But yeah. And then if you are a woman watching this or you're the divine feminine, they really wanted a woman in terms of looks or physical attractiveness. They wanted somebody who's really decent and clean. I keep on hearing that. Yeah, very neat. And they're really all about the hair as well. I keep on hearing that too. Yeah, something about the hair. Yeah. And somebody's just really naturally beautiful. I keep on hearing that. They don't want somebody who's wearing too much makeup. I also heard that too. All right. Anyway, let's move on to the next. Okay, we'll get that. What is this? Ah, marriage. See, I told you. I knew it. They're really looking for somebody that they would be settling down with for the rest of their life if possible. Okay? Marriage is what's on their mind already. Wow. This is not a crush, regardless whether you just recently met this person or you've known this person for a very long time. This is not somebody who just, wanted to have fun, like play around and, yeah, engage in a shallow relationship. What they're looking for is serious, okay? Because you got the keyword commitment. So, yeah. Wow, I love this. What else? See, I cannot make this up. Oh my gosh. What the freak, man? I tell you, group number one, your crush is really taking their time. Okay? I feel that for some of you, either they've been single for quite a long time, For others of you, they took a break from dating even, or yeah, but they're really patient when it comes to love. And so they're really hoping and praying for the right one. I said that over and over. In fact, he got the marriage now, so they're really looking for somebody that they would end up with. And I keep on hearing, especially with this card, that this is it. This is a person for me and it's worth waiting for. So there is a huge possibility that for some of you, your crush, either they've been single for a very long time, okay? Or they're taking their time when it comes to love because of they don't want to make the same mistakes again. They're hoping that the person that they would give their heart to the next time is the right one, okay? Wow. Let's see what else. Oh, wow. So many cards, but yeah, we'll get that. We'll get that. Okay, got let go, feelings, and then learn. Oh, okay, alrighty. You know what I actually heard based on these three cards? Again, like what I said, your crush is really looking for a person who is really emotionally mature. They don't want a romantic partner who kept on bringing up the past or who's having a hard time letting go of the past. Spirit is giving me the Five of Cups card, honestly. So yeah, they don't want a person who's dwelling on the past all the time. So for them, it's a sign of immaturity. They're really looking for somebody who's willing to learn from the past, just pick up the pieces and keep on moving forward. Okay, and they can actually connect with on an emotional level, just like what I said earlier. Okay, what else? And by the way, I was drawn to this book. So there's really something about openness, an open book. Because that kept on repeating earlier as well, that your crush is really looking for someone who's really open and honest. Okay? Not to say that you have to be like totally an open book, because um, just to share to you guys, especially if it's a man, all right? A lot of guys, they love intrigue, mystery, or challenge, okay? Or it's actually more of like a challenge for them if you try to keep a mystery or keep things as a mystery at times. So, yeah, but I'm getting here that they really wanted somebody who's really honest and very open. Oh, you got leaving. So, yeah, hold up. Let me turn it around because, YouTube. Oh, okay. Two cards around putting an end to something, okay? Yeah, and it says transformation. So it's still the same thing. That kept on repeating as well for you guys who chose this pile, that your crush really wanted somebody who knows how to just really put the past behind, okay? Because what's the point, right? If it's not really going to be solving the problem today, all right, or it's not going to be beneficial for you, why keep on bringing up the past? Why keep on dwelling on the past, all right? So they're really looking for somebody who's not really afraid to let go of the past, or somebody who is actually courageous enough to just move forward and is also willing to make some positive changes for themselves, okay? Wow. Let's see what else. What are they looking for in a romantic partner? Oh, protection. Okay. Oh, look at that. Tender embrace. And then, choose wisely. Okay. Well, this is also them. I tell you, group number one, your crush, whether they have several options, or even if they don't have that much options when it comes to love, they're taking their time. Because it says choose wisely. And that's because of, like what I said, they gave their heart to the wrong person before. I tell you that. And so if you're kind of like thinking, why is my crush a slow mover? What's going on? Like, it's taking this person so long to make a move towards me. Yeah, they're really careful, okay? They wanted to make sure that they're going to be giving their love offer, especially this guy, their love offer to the right person. Now, with the protection, they wanted a person who's strong. I keep on hearing that, regardless of the gender, but somebody who's just really strong as well, or who possess that inner strength, and somebody who also is very protective, regardless of the gender. Especially if this is actually a woman and you're a divine masculine watching this, this is one of their biggest weakness as well. That's what I'm hearing from spirit. Like if their guy or if their man is somebody's just really showing signs that he would do everything to protect her or to protect their loved ones. So yeah, there's something about family with a tree. So I'm getting here that your love interest or your crush is looking for somebody who is also I don't know, I'm hearing somebody, well, one that they can build a family with, but I also heard something about that they can also have a good relationship with, or who knows how to build a good relationship with their own immediate family. I also heard that for someone. Yeah. I'm hearing the name Nancy, by the way. And then with a tender embrace, they're definitely looking for somebody who is very, very gentle, loving, warm, comforting. Yeah, look at that. Maybe your crush, for some of you, their love language is also, yeah, physical touch. I'm getting that too. All right. Yeah, because it says tender embrace. And also with the image of the elephant, they really wanted a crush who, rather, a romantic partner who's actually really thoughtful. Because elephants, they have a sharp memory. Okay, they remember everything. So I'm hearing that right now. Like your crush is looking for somebody who is also going to be thoughtful, all right, who pays attention to details. Because remember, you got the eyeglass card earlier as well, and somebody who is also very smart, okay, or wise at least. Because you got choose wisely, and elephants are also very wise animals. Okay, what else? Freedom, yeah. Remember the control in reverse? Oh my gosh. Here we go again. I told you guys. I don't know what this for, but your crush is very free-spirited, okay, independent, and they're hoping that their romantic partner is also the same, okay, or at least who knows how to respect their boundaries, who doesn't really show signs of control or like this person's all over them. Because that's what I heard earlier. Somebody kept on saying, hey, can you please give me some, space to breathe? So yeah, I feel that this person dealt with controlling people before or needy people as well. All right. What else? Oh, beautiful. Okay. So yeah, they really wanted to attract, or they're hoping that their romantic partner is somebody who would also help them to grow, or the both of them together. The both of them would be able to grow things together. Okay, build things together and grow things together, because this is a card of expansion as well. Okay. And there's something about passion. That's actually what I heard when I saw this expansion card as well. What else? What are they looking for in a romantic partner? The Sun. See? Somebody's very positive. Somebody's actually confident, positive, or optimistic. Wow. Wow. I won't be surprised, because I could really tell group number one that your crush dealt with somebody who's toxic before. Okay, very phony, or somebody who may have ulterior motives. Because I keep on hearing that they've dealt with somebody who, yeah, who wore sheep's clothing, Yeah, unfortunately. So I'm getting here that they really wanted somebody who's going to be positive for them. That's also what I heard just now. Positive, like a positive, motivating force in their life. Alrighty, what else? Productivity, creation with a painter. Okay. So they're also interested in somebody who's very creative, all right? Because again, there's something about passion, all right? So yeah, they're really attracted to people who's actually like that. Very productive. Somebody just doesn't sit in one corner doing nothing, of course. They wanted somebody who is inspired with so many ideas or brilliant ideas. See, and somebody who is actually assertive, okay? Wow, with a readiness. Somebody who's actually really also clear. I keep on hearing that. Clear with what they want, okay? And that they're really ready to take action. I'm hearing this is also for masculine who's watching this. So if you're inquiring about a woman or a divine feminine, yeah, they wanted a guy or a divine masculine who's really going to be clear with what it is that they want. Like, hey, show me, you tell me. Not only are you going to tell me, but show me. Okay, show me that I matter to you. Show me that you're really ready to take action about this connection with me. Okay, that's what they're really looking for. Okay. What else? I cannot believe this. You saw me shuffle, right? Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my gosh. What does it say? Codependent. I said that earlier, right? Because you have a card earlier that says control in reverse, and then you got freedom card. And I keep on hearing that. Maybe this person or your crush has dealt with a codependent partner, or not necessarily has to be romantic, but somebody who's just really codependent, somebody's very needy, okay? And somebody could also be very possessive because you got the control in reverse, right? Because it says possession and control. I cannot believe this. I mean, come on. And earlier got control in reverse. Whoa, you guys. And it says emotional block. I said that too. They wanted somebody's open emotionally. Because the opposite of that is somebody's emotionally blocked off. Whoa. I love this. Very, very straightforward. Okay, what else? Oh, okay. I feel that your crush, they also do not like it when other people are trying to, yeah, kind of like give their 5 cents too much or try to interfere. Or this could be describing what's happening in your connection with your crush or your love interest. There could be external factors or some people around you guys who's really trying to influence this connection, whether it's friends, family, or whatsoever. Okay? All right. Oh, see? Memory. Oh my gosh. Are you freaking kidding me? What did I say when I saw the elephant? All right? Because they have a sharp memory. Elephants, they really do have sharp memory. Because I remember I watched this. Yeah, there was one time I checked out something at Discovery. No, it's not Nat Geo. It was Discovery Channel, if I'm not mistaken. That was ages ago. And yeah, that's when I discovered that elephants, they really do have a very sharp memory because that elephant, the adult elephant, remembered the one who was attacking him when he was little. All right. So yeah, now he got the memory. So yeah. Well, one, they wanted somebody who is very thoughtful, just like what I said earlier, who remembers every detail. Sentimental is also what I'm hearing. They wanted a romantic partners like that, or who's able to treasure every sacred moment or shared moment together. Okay? Wow. Let's clear the table because before we end this reading, I will pull up some additional, message cards here for you. All right. Or not message cards, but clues, additional clues rather, about what is it that they're looking for in a romantic partner. So we'll pull up perhaps around 9. Okay, we'll do 9. Okay, they wanted somebody who's actually having this healing energy about them. Now, that is crazy because if you can still remember at the very start of the reading, you got the star card. And star is also a healing energy. Okay? Wow. Oh my gosh. I am blown away. A lot of synchronicities for this reading, I noticed. You could be Aquarius, by the way, or somebody's an Aquarius. Okay, what else? Somebody's healing for them. Okay, and that's because, yeah, like a breath of fresh air because they've dealt with somebody's toxic before. Okay, what is this? Open-minded, so this is what they're looking for in a romantic partner. Somebody's also funny and humorous. Okay, what is this? Oh, you're also very attracted to posture. Okay, for some of you. Somebody's mature, of course. Yeah, we talked about that earlier too. Yeah, somebody's multifaceted, has many sides to them. So that really makes them excited too. Oh my gosh, somebody's intelligent. Yeah. Somebody who's healthy for them. I said that too earlier. Oh my gosh. Or somebody who's health conscious. And lastly, you got trustworthy. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my gosh. Well, I am blown away, really. Because we were talking about that over and over, right? That I won't be surprised, group number 1, for the people who chose this pile. You've dealt with a person, or rather, you are dealing with a person in which they dealt with a person before who's basically really sneaky, okay? And I won't be surprised if they were betrayed or cheated by somebody. And it not necessarily it has to be a romantic partner before, or it could just be people in general. So yeah. There you go. I love this reading, group number 1. So many synchronicities for you guys. I hope you also enjoyed this because the main purpose of this reading, at least you know, what are they really looking for? Okay, especially if this is somebody that you just recently met. Like, okay, what is their type? You know. So anyway, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I will see you again next week. Bye, guys. Love and light. Your turn, group number 2, if you chose this turquoise bracelet with a charm, which is an evil eye charm, and it's something that I made, then this is your reading. We're going to ask Spirit, what is your crush or your love interest looking for in a romantic partner? Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective who chose group number 2. All right, you got 8 of Swords. Next, you have Page of Swords. Wow, cards are really flying, huh? Then you got the Strength. Solar Eclipse. Then you got the Moon. And then you have Knight of Swords. But, of course, we will be reading this in upright. Bottom of the deck, you have Hangman. Okay. Alrighty. So, you or this person may actually have air in their chart somewhere. So that is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And then I'm also seeing here Pisces, if it's actually water. And then Leo, if it's fire. So, group number 2, what is your crush or your romantic interest as well looking for in a partner? Well, definitely they're looking for someone who is actually really smart. I could really pick that up. They wanted somebody who's actually also mentally strong, intelligent, or very intellectual. They wanted somebody who was also able to really conquer any fear or self-doubt, which is why you also got the Strength card over here. Somebody's courageous, somebody's actually very confident, or somebody who really believes in themselves and they don't really need anybody to kind of like make them feel good about themselves because they already know, okay? That's what they're really looking for in romantic partner. Somebody's not really always seeking for attention or validation from others just to feel good about themselves. That was so strong. I really heard that for someone. They're also looking for a romantic partner who's very curious, or somebody who likes to learn, okay? Or somebody who's actually open-minded, or open to learn new things. Somebody's also very fair, witty, all right? And somebody who's also able to trust their intuition at the same time. Lastly, I'm getting here that they're looking for a romantic partner who's able to see things from a higher perspective. So somebody's really mature as well, okay? And is also able to release or let go of anything that's no longer serving them. And then with the Knight of Swords, they're definitely looking for someone who's straightforward. Okay, they're attracted to people like that, who's really straightforward, or somebody not necessarily that they have to be tactless, but somebody who's just really, yeah, not beating around the bush, and they're really clear with their thoughts or their feelings as well. Okay. So yeah. And then I'm also hearing from Spirit as well that your crush is also looking for someone who is open to make some changes, okay? Who's open to make some changes for themselves, especially, for instance, if somebody was able to identify their negative behaviors, that they're willing to accept that or to take acknowledge and then do the necessary steps to make some changes for themselves. They're also very much attracted to people who are like that. So let's see what else. Because I keep on hearing they really don't like it if a person is actually really stubborn and at the same time somebody who's not willing to accept their mistakes. Okay? Yeah, I keep on hearing that. What else? What is your crush looking for in a romantic partner, group number 2? Oh my gosh, you got the fear. Group number 1 got this card, by the way. But this one, it is actually upright. But it depends. We'll see with the rest of the cards. Yeah, see, you got the victim. Oh my gosh. Next, you have surrender. Okay. So, with a fear, like what I said earlier, your crush or your love interest is very much attracted, or they're looking for someone who's not afraid to let go of anything that's no longer serving them. I said that, right? Now I got the surrender. So whether that's talking about internal or external struggles in their life, all right, or control. They really don't like it if a partner is somebody's very controlling or manipulative, which is something I picked up for group number 1, by the way. Okay. And it says here, relinquish your need to be right and surrender to a higher power. It's giving me the 5 of Swords energy. So maybe your crush has dealt with somebody from their past in which their person or somebody that they know always wanted to prove that they are actually right, you know? Like, I don't want to back down. Everybody else in the 5 of Swords went home and all that, but they're still standing there and they're like really, kind of like still wanting to prove that they won the battle. I'm getting that energy. So yeah, they're pretty much turned off by that. Another thing, especially with this victim card, well, this is very straightforward. Your love interest or your crush, they don't like it if a person is always playing like a victim, like poor me, pity me, or is doing something just to kind of like get pity or to gain or earn pity from others, okay? So yeah, they wanted somebody strong, remember? Somebody who is not playing like a victim. Let's see. I'm hearing the name Sarah, by the way. Let's pull up more. What else? What are they looking for in a romantic partner? I just heard the name Joshua too. Okay. So let's see what else. See, you got Song of the Siren, somebody who also knows how to acknowledge their mistakes or acknowledge something instead of running away from it, instead of avoiding it. Yeah, wow. I love that. They are also attracted to people as very beautiful voice. You may have a very pretty voice as well, group number 2, and so maybe your crush is also liking that about you. Yeah, something about your voice or they're very attracted to somebody who's very communicative, or somebody who is actually really honest with their, feelings too, or straightforward, just like what I said, because there's something about voice, either not afraid to voice out your opinion or to speak your truth. That's also another possibility. But they're also attracted to voice, okay? Maybe, whether it's a husky voice or whatever. You got earth sign. You or this person could be an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. But when it comes to them, what they're looking for in a romantic partner is somebody who's very grounded, okay? Because earth signs, they're very grounded. They're actually very practical, hardworking, ambitious people, okay? And somebody's very down to earth at the same time. So yeah, you could possess, you don't have to have earth in your chart, but maybe you are also like that, group number 2. Or this is at least what they're looking for in a romantic partner. I'm hearing Camille right now. Wow, you got the heart chakra. So again, especially with the voice and the heart chakra, they really wanted somebody who's able to really express what they truly feel, okay? Because like what I always say in all of my readings almost, that the throat chakra is actually the chimney of the heart, since you got the voice, right? So yeah, I'm getting here, they really wanted somebody who's able to openly express themselves, all right, without any hesitation, or somebody who's able to speak from their heart. Sincerity is also what I'm hearing very strongly right now. Let's see what else. I'm hearing Russell. Okay, so maybe your crush or your love interest was heavily wounded from a past love, okay? But we'll see. What else? Oh, you got health, yeah. So, for some of you, your crush was deeply wounded from the past. That's what I'm getting. Especially got heart chakra, then you got this broken heart over here, and then you got health. But what I also heard, by the way, with the past love, they're also hoping that their romantic partner, or what they're looking for in a romantic partner, is somebody who's able to let go of the past. Which is interesting, because I also got that for group number 1, by the way. Somebody who's ready to, again, release what's no longer serving them and to take back their power instead of playing like a victim. They don't like if somebody's like that, always bringing up the past, or somebody who's always kind of like looking at themselves in a small way. Because remember, you got the strength card. They're really looking for a person who's not only, and I'm not talking about physically strong, somebody's especially emotionally and mentally strong type of a person. Also with a health card, well, health is not just about the physical body as well. But yeah, for some of you, maybe they're also attracted to people who are health conscious, or somebody's going to be healthy for them, or somebody who is emotionally, mentally, spiritually healthy, okay? Because again, maybe in the past, they've dealt with somebody who's also toxic, which is why they're hoping that they would be attracting a healthy person for them. All right, let's see. Let's pull up 3 cards from this deck. What are they looking for in a romantic partner? See, moving on. I said that, right? That also appeared for group number 1. Not this card, but the same energy or message, okay? In which your person or your romantic interest is also looking for someone who's able to let go of the past and just move forward, okay? All right, let's try to pull it more. You got the pillory. Oh, so they're also looking for someone who's vulnerable, okay? Not for all of you, because majority of you guys, you're very open and honest with your feelings, okay? But maybe somebody's watching this pile. You are inquiring about a person, and your person is really looking for someone who is emotionally vulnerable as well, or is not afraid to show their feelings. Because this is also something about humiliation. And also what I heard, by the way, before I flip this card, somebody who's willing to accept their mistakes, really. I keep on hearing that. Like, even though you actually felt embarrassed to admit your mistake, right? Because people are like that. Like, you don't want to admit it because it's going to hurt your ego or what. But I'm more of like getting that this person or your crush is looking for somebody who is not really afraid to really admit to their mistakes. Like, yeah, I made a mistake. Instead of being the Five of Swords, like it's a clash, like a clash of wills. That's actually the energy of the Five of Swords, where nobody wanted to back down. Nobody wanted to admit defeat. So that's what I'm getting here with this card as well, by the way. So let's see what else. Are you freaking kidding me? It says truth. What the freak? Integrity. And it says make amends. Exactamundo. I was just talking about that. Somebody's not afraid to apologize or admit to their mistakes. Like, yeah, okay, I made a mistake. I'm so sorry. All right. Because some people, it's hard for them to swallow their pride. Some people, they just really wanted to be in that Five of Swords energy. Like, they don't want to admit to it. Like, I'm not going to back down. I'm not going to, say sorry to you. You be the first one instead of me. So I'm hearing like this person finds that to be really quite immature if a person is acting that way. So yeah, they are attracted, or they're hoping that their romantic partner is somebody who knows to admit, because you got something about acknowledging something, okay? Admit their mistakes, to know how to apologize or to take accountability for their actions and make amends, okay? And somebody's also a great listener. I'm also getting that. They're also looking for a romantic partner who's not just going to be voicing out what they want, okay? But is not really paying attention or listening to what their partner is saying, okay? Because that would be a sign of selfishness, right? So yeah. So they're looking for balance in a romantic partnership. Like give and take, all right? Like, I'm going to listen to you. I keep on hearing somebody saying that, hear me talk, all right? Hear me out first before you talk. Or it's like you guys are really going to be giving each other some time to talk or voice out whatever it is that you wanted to express. So yeah, I'm getting that very strongly. And in fact, I'm even hearing right now from Spirit, because somebody's watching pile number 2. You're inquiring about your spouse, okay? And maybe you had a fight recently. I don't know who is this for. Yeah. And it's kind of like that scenario. So I don't know what's that for, but I'm hearing from Spirit right now. Somebody's watching pile number 2. It's about your spouse, okay? And maybe you're kind of like just curious about what is it that they're really looking for. So yeah, they wanted somebody who is actually also going to be understanding of them, or is also willing to hear their, hear me out, okay? Here's my piece. That's what I'm actually hearing right now. And somebody who is actually straightforward. That kept on repeating, because it says here, cut to the chase, instead of beating around the bush. Remember I said that with the Knight of Swords earlier? Somebody's straightforward. Not to say that they have to be tactless, but that's a different thing. Somebody's just really direct. What is it that you want? So yeah. Specific signs here, we have Scorpio, Aquarius, and Libra, by the way. What else? Oh, third party. Okay. Oh, wow. I'm hearing mother-in-law. Honestly, when I saw the third party, that's what I heard. The third party is the mother-in-law. Wow, I don't know what's this for. Okay. Whether it's your side or this person's side, I don't know what's this for. This is very specific, though. Like, there's some drama going on which involves a mother-in-law interfering. Oh, that's very, very challenging indeed. Yeah, it happens to many couples actually. That's not something new. There are a lot of couples in which, yeah, either family member, friends would actually butt in and try to interfere in the connection. So yeah. That was so specific. I just heard that for someone. Something about a mother-in-law. Problems with a mother-in-law. Wow. Past life relationship. So for a lot of you who actually chose this pile as well, the person on your mind is somebody that you had a past life relationship with. You could also be in a karmic situation. Yeah. Clarity. See, I cannot make this up. Wow. Because you got truth, justice. So something about clarity indeed. Okay. With a third party, I'm hearing two messages. Well, one, they're definitely looking for someone who's actually going to be, yeah, really honest and very loyal. Okay. So they really don't want their person to be, yeah, playing around because you got a third party, all right, or is looking for, especially if it's all about cheating or something like that. I really got that too. But I also heard something about mother-in-law, by the way. So I don't know who is this for, but it's very specific. Something about having a good relationship with their family or immediate family. Yeah, I don't know who's this for, but that was just really specific for someone out there. Maybe somebody's watching pile number two, whether that's you have issues with your mother-in-law or they have issues with your mother. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's really heavy because I could really pick up the energy right now. So, yeah. But anyway, for the rest of you, with the clarity, yeah, they wanted somebody who's really clear with what it is that they want, okay, with their speech or communication, because you keep on getting a lot of cards as well around communication. And yeah, even group one got that too, okay? So let's see, what else? All right, you have here forgiveness. Oh, okay. Yeah, because remember I said that too earlier, right? That they're hoping that their romantic partner is somebody's able to let go of the past, like move on from the past. And that's the true meaning of forgiveness. Doesn't mean that you tolerate someone's actions or behaviors, but you're ready to let it go. Okay? Instead of harboring on resentments or still not wanting to let go of any grudges. So, yeah, that's what they're looking for in romantic partners, somebody who's able to forgive. Because there's something about making amends, right? Earlier in one of your cards. So, yeah. And like what I said earlier, remember there was a message around knowing how to admit to their mistakes and be sorry about it. So, in other words, they don't like a partner or a person who's actually too much in their ego. Like, even though they know they already made a mistake, but they're not willing to accept it or not even willing to say sorry for it. So, yeah. Let's see what else. I'm hearing the name Sean. Okay, what else? And then I heard Nicole just now. Nicole. Okay. Then he got cross. All right. So, what your person or your romantic interest is looking for is somebody who's actually, well, somebody who has a great connection with the divine. So, not for all of you, but somebody's watching pile number two, by the way, is very either your person or both of you, but definitely your person is somebody's religious. Okay. So they're also looking for a romantic partner who has a great relationship with the divine. Let's just put it that way. Okay. Who really, especially with the crossover here. And then they're also looking for somebody who's just not necessarily always easy to be around with, but at least I also got this for group number one, where it's not too difficult or someone who's always making things complicated. They're really turned off by that. They don't want somebody or they don't want to deal with somebody who's just really giving them a lot of burdens or heaviness. So yeah, that's what I'm getting here too with this cross card. What else? What are they looking for in a romantic partner? By the way, signs that I'm seeing here, Pisces. Freedom. Okay. And suddenly I'm hearing the song by George Michael, Freedom. Maybe someone's name is George as well, or Michael. What is this? Oh, yeah, death card, right? Transformation. There's really something about letting go of the past, putting an end to the past, because that's the energy of the death card, all right? Wow. A deep breath. Yeah. See? Oh my gosh. I feel that for some of you, group number two, your crush has dealt with somebody who is very heavy to be around with, because that kept on repeating. It's actually one of their traumas. They really don't want a person's very, very heavy to be around with. Like every time they're around this person, like they couldn't breathe. Because, yeah, that's what I'm getting, especially with this deep breath card. So, which means that your crush or love interest is really looking for a romantic partner in which they love the vibe, they love the energy. Like every time I'm with this person, it just relaxes me. Instead of the opposite or the other way around, in which this person's always kind of like creating drama or stirring up some conflict. Yeah. And also with the shining through, they really wanted somebody's very open. Okay? Because you keep on getting something about truth as well. And look at that. Like there are layers. So there's something about opening up and even the heart chakra, like speaking from your heart, like showing what you truly feel. And also with the shining through, somebody who's actually naturally confident. That's what I kept on hearing. Somebody who's not afraid to show their true selves. There's something about authenticity as well. Yeah. Wow. All right. Let's pull up more. What are they looking for in a romantic partner? Crown chakra. Okay. Well, with the crown chakra, definitely somebody who is actually spiritual too. Okay. That's what I heard as well. Somebody who is also very understanding. Okay. Or is willing to understand. And I heard earlier, well, spirituality is different from religion, but I'm getting here either they're looking for a romantic partner who's deeply religious as well, or very spiritual. Okay, I also got that. What else? What are they looking for in a romantic partner? Abundance. Okay. Rest and rejuvenation. These two cards are very similar. Look at that. Yeah. Giving me that Zen vibe, you know, with this guy meditating. And then look at this with his eyes closed. Yeah, something about peace, tranquility, serenity, right? They're really looking for a romantic partners like that. Somebody that they can feel relaxed and comfortable with, you know? Yeah, wow. That kept on repeating. Yeah, because he got crystalline. Something about energy. They're really attracted or they're hoping to attract a romantic partner who's a really, you know, this really great energy or beautiful energy. And somebody who's not only physically attractive or beautiful on the outside, but also in the inside. And somebody who is very spontaneous is also what I'm hearing. Somebody who's exciting to be around with. Somebody who's open to learn new things. Okay. Just like a child wondering, or a curious child who wanted to explore or learn new things. I don't know. I'm suddenly getting that. Yeah. Alrighty. And there's something about anxiety because you got here amethyst. And amethyst is a great crystal to work with when you're actually experiencing stress or anxiety. So I'm hearing that right now, especially with the surrounding cards where somebody's resting or meditating, right? So yeah, somebody who's very calming. That's what I'm hearing. They wanted a romantic partner who's just really calming to be around with. They can, again, like what I said over and over, they can, feel a lot more safe and relaxed. Yeah, like I can breathe whenever I'm with this person. Maybe they've dealt with somebody who's, like what I said, very difficult, very heavy to be around with. So, yeah, let's pull up more. Let's try this one. That was fast. Okay. You got adventurer. Yeah. Because again, they wanted somebody who's open to try out new things, very adventurous, very spontaneous, very exciting. And then somebody's very responsible, it says here, or is able to take responsibility or to take ownership for their actions. All right. All right. Let's see what else. You got the okay. And it says stability, harmony, and acceptance. So there you go, right? There's really something about peace and harmony. Wow. No wonder when I saw these two cards, there's really something about that energy of tranquility, serenity, peace, relaxation. Yeah. And then it says here harmony. Okay. Maybe you're dealing with a person or your crush is somebody, not necessarily they love avoiding conflict or that they're not really the type who is willing to be open to confrontations, but they just really don't like any drama. Okay. That's more of like the energy or message I'm getting from spirit. Maybe they've dealt with dramatic people from the past, okay? And somebody's very stable, not only financially, because I forgot to also discuss the abundance card earlier, but not only a person who's financially stable or is ambitious, okay, but is also somebody who's emotionally stable, okay? That's also what I heard with the stability keyword. All right. Let's pull up another card. What else, Spirit? Oh my gosh. Didn't I say that earlier? Somebody's open to learn new things. Oh my gosh. Wow. Now it says learning and expansion. Yeah. They're very much attracted to people who are like that. So that's what they're looking for in a romantic partner. Somebody who's open to learn new things, all right? Or who's all about growth and expansion. Wow. And then again, with a hot air balloon, something about moving on from the past and be open to a new phase, a new beginning. They don't like it if a person is too stuck. I keep on hearing that. Like, why are you stuck? Why do you keep on bringing up the past? I also got that for group number 1, by the way. So maybe, somebody's checking out all 3 groups, but that's fine. But that's actually what I'm getting, Like, they don't like if a person's like that, always bringing up the past or is not willing to let go of the past and is unable to move forward, all right? Because your person is looking for somebody who is willing to expand, who's willing to grow and try out new things instead of being stuck in one corner. And worse, playing like a victim. Okay? Wow. Alrighty. What else? Let's try this one. What are they looking for in a romantic partner? Oh, somebody that they can really resonate with. They're looking for like-minded people for sure. Okay. I'm drawn to the music notes, so maybe your crush or your love interest loves music. Okay. Yeah. They're really looking for someone that they have the same, likes or common denominator. Yeah. Or that they can really resonate with, shared frequencies, right? Yeah, because I'm drawn to this. This one looks like a piano, actually, although this is a leaf, and then there's some music notes. So, yeah, somebody could be a musician, or your person, or your love interest is also a musician, or they love music in general, okay? Or same taste in music. I'm getting that too. All right, let's try to pull up this one. Ooh, what is this? Wait a little longer. So, they wanted a romantic interest or partner who's very patient, okay? who's not really also going to be in a rush when it comes to love. Because you know what I'm actually hearing, I don't know who's this for, but someone who's watching pile number 2, your crush, they get a bit suspicious when you're actually, yeah, showing signs that you're hurrying them up, even though you're not telling them, but energetically, like you're showing signs or you're kind of like giving off that vibe, like, yeah, you wanted to, yeah, turn this to the next level right away. Yeah, they get more and more suspicious. Okay, so to put it in a general way, they really don't like anybody who's going to be rushing them when it comes to love. Okay, so they wanted a person who's really patient as well. Okay, so let's clear the table because we're going to be pulling up at least 9 additional clues as to what they're really looking for in a romantic partner. Somebody's very supportive. Oh, group number 1 got this. Open-minded. Interesting, because this has more than 100 keywords. Somebody, yeah, group number 1 got this too crazy, and I shuffled it. Multifaceted. Somebody has many sides to them. Somebody's consistent. Sexy. Ooh, yeah, no wonder he got that. I believe he got, what was that card? Hold up. What was that card earlier? Oh. Yeah, I forgot which one. But anyway, yeah, they are also interested in someone who's not only physically sexy. I'm not really picking up, it's just a physical um um thing, but more of like, yeah, your brain, all right, the way you carry yourself. That's also what I'm hearing. That makes you sexy, or that makes someone sexy. Ooh, okay. Well, there's actually a lot of cards, though, because I'm just going to be pulling up 9. But you got loving. Well, this one is legs. We'll just get you... Oh, okay. That's actually 9. Whoops. Wrong count. So, yeah, we pulled up all 9 already. So I thought I lost count. I thought that was more than 9. But anyway, these are the keywords, or these are actually one of the things that they're looking for in a romantic partner. Somebody's actually supportive, somebody's open-minded, multifaceted, somebody's consistent, sexy, loving. They're also attracted to legs, okay? Legs, if it's something about the physical, all right? And then someone is kind, of course, and spiritual. Crazy, because I said that too, right? When I saw the crown chakra, although for some of you, I'm hearing that somebody's watching pile number 2, your person or your crush is deeply religious, so they're also looking for somebody who has a great connection with the divine, or somebody's also religious. So, there you go. I hope you enjoyed this reading, group number 2. I hope this was fun as well for you. And as always, I'll see you next week. Bye, guys. Love and light. Yay, finally, it's your turn, group number 3. You chose the round bead turquoise bracelet. We are going to ask Spirit, what is your crush looking for in a romantic partner? Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective we chose, group number 3. Alrighty. King of Coins. Lunar Eclipse. King of Cups. Queen of Coins. Wow, you got the King? And then you got Queen of Coins. My gosh. Your crush or your love interest is definitely looking for their match. Okay? Someone that they, yeah, mirror themselves with, resonate, with on a really, really strong level. And yeah, gosh. Just like for one of the groups, they're really looking, yeah, because you got the Lover's card. My gosh, one of the groups got this. And that's actually the vibe that I'm getting. Like, for a lot of you as well who chose this pile, they're looking for somebody that they can really spend the rest of their life with. Because you got the spouse cards, okay? And then you got the Page of Coins. All right. Wow, one of the groups got this too. Oh my gosh, wow. Alrighty. So, you or your crush may have a lot of earth in their chart. Okay, so that's Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. And then I'm also seeing here water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. And then if it's air, I'm seeing Gemini. So what are they looking for in a romantic partner, group number 3? Well, definitely they are looking for someone that they would consider as their perfect match, or like-minded people for sure, that they share the same goals or core values or core visions for sure. Somebody's also financially stable because you have the King of Coins to the Queen of Coins. Somebody's very hardworking. Somebody who's actually dependable, successful, grounded, and somebody who is secure, all right? Not only financially, but also in other aspects, even emotionally, that's also what I'm hearing. Somebody who's naturally, secure about themselves, and somebody who knows their true worth, or they're actually also able to respect not only others, but they know how to respect themselves, is actually what I'm hearing. And also, your crush or your love interest is definitely looking for somebody's heart-centered as well. Somebody's emotionally balanced, very understanding, very kind. Somebody who knows how to get in touch with their feelings. And somebody that they can really strongly connect with, just like what I said earlier, that they can really resonate with. Because you got the Lover's card over here. Somebody's also very open. Somebody's actually very peaceful loving or peace loving. And I'm getting here too that your crush is also somebody's looking for someone who's ambitious, who knows what they want in life and is really doing something to get it, okay? Somebody who is also open to learn new things with a Page of Coins over here. And lastly, somebody who is actually really basically good to be around with, very friendly. I'm also hearing that. Down to earth. I keep on hearing that too. Wow. I tell you, because one of the groups got these 2 cards, and I'm getting the same energy. What's interesting is that for group number 3, the King and the Queen of Coins appeared this time. Because what I channeled in one of the groups is that their person or their crush is really looking for someone that they would eventually marry. And I'm getting that again for this pile. All right. And by the way, they also wanted somebody who's able to kind of like create balance between work and play. Somebody who knows how to have fun, okay? Because 4 of Wands is also a celebration card. So, let's move on to the next set of cards. What else, Spirit? Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my gosh. You saw me shuffle, as always. Joy is fun. I was just talking about that because Spirit was pointing out the 4 of Wands to me. And I was like, oh, yeah, somebody's fun to be around with. They know how to work and play, Wow. So they really don't like people who are actually just basically, stuck in one thing. I'm also hearing that. They wanted somebody who's also spontaneous. Somebody who's open to try out new things, exciting things, Yeah. All right, let's see. What else? What are they looking for? And by the way, with the Joyce Fund, I also heard the word humor. Okay, I really heard that. And then, oh my gosh, you got the Knight. So they're looking for a romantic partner who's very loyal, okay? Loyal, very charming, or romantic. If this is a woman, This woman or this divine feminine is looking for a romantic partner who's very chivalrous, somebody who is still old fashioned or who also knows how to still open doors, for a woman or give their jacket when they're actually cold. Yeah. And somebody who knows how to really respect themselves. That kept on repeating. Something around self-respect or who knows their, worth. Let's see what else. What are they looking for in a romantic partner? You know what? I don't know if you heard the ambulance. So, you know what? When I actually heard that ambulance, I heard something about being very responsible and reliable, right? Like when you're actually having an emergency or when something is up, like you're there, all right? I heard that just now. Anyway. Games, yeah. Maybe this crush or your love interest of yours, they dealt with somebody who played mind games with them before. So your crush or your love interest is definitely looking for someone who is actually not going to be doing these things, somebody who's actually going to be so clear as well with what it is that they want. Somebody's going to be straightforward instead of playing cat and mouse games or trying to play with their heart. I really feel that this person dealt with somebody who did that. Let's see what else. Time out. Awareness, contemplation, solitude, time alone. Okay. So, for some of you, your crush or your love interest is somebody who either are very free-spirited as well or somebody who gets allergic with very needy people, okay? Like, give me some time for myself. Give me some time alone, okay? Not to say I don't love you or I don't care about you, but I also needed some space for myself. So that's really what I'm getting here with the timeout card. So there's something about respecting space or boundaries. That's what they're looking for in a romantic partner. Let's see what else. I'm hearing the name Michelle. No, it's not the right time. Okay. But if I'm going to be reading this intuitively as well, I'm drawn to the image of the bee. Okay. So what they're really looking for in a romantic partner, I'm hearing two messages with the image of the bee. Definitely hardworking. And I said that too earlier, especially got the Queen of Coins, the King of Coins, Earth signs, or the King or the Queen of Coins. They're both hardworking, okay? Or Earth signs are really very hardworking and ambitious people. So yeah, to see this B, that's it. Number two, I also heard again something about knowing how to create balance between work and play. Didn't I say that earlier? Because you got the busy bee, but you got timeout. So knowing how to create a balance between rest and work. So that's what they're looking for in romantic partners. Something about being able to do that, being able to practice balance between work and play. You got daydreams and decisions. So I heard the word confusion. So with the Seven of Cups over here, what your person or your love interest is looking for in a romantic partner, again, there's something about being clear. Because right above it, you got the games card. And games is like, yeah, there's confusion. Like, what is it that you want? Where is this going? So they really wanted somebody's clear with their decision. What is it that you want? What do you want to do? All right. What is your final decision? They really wanted somebody's able as well to make up their mind or come up with their own decision, okay? Or trusting, having the ability to trust their own decisions as well. And I'm also getting here with the daydreams, and then you got the games. There's something about illusion, because Seven of Cups is an illusion card. So perhaps your crush or love interest, maybe they really, well, one, definitely I channeled this. They really dealt with somebody who is really good at playing mind games. And they don't like that, okay? They wanted somebody who's going to be so straightforward. Like, if you like me, you tell me. Let me know if you like me, all right? Don't play games. Don't, F with my brain. That's also what I'm hearing, and with my heart as well. So, yeah. I feel sorry for whoever that is for. Yeah. Because I'm getting that. This crush of yours, they experienced that with somebody who really tried to play with them, like a puppet or something. And then when they already fell in love with that person, my gosh, that person just left them like I'm hearing the name ragdoll, not name, but I'm hearing the words ragdoll, like a ragdoll. There you go. That's what I heard. Aw, so bad. That is so bad. Oh my gosh. Somebody may have played with their heart. Not for all of you though. I'm just channeling what I'm hearing from spirit right now for someone. So yeah, if you know the story, maybe, yeah, it will make sense to you. What else? Twin flame. So again, not necessarily this is a twin flame connection, but there's really something about union, being together, right? Especially got the Lovers card earlier, and it says union on that card too. So regardless, even if you're inquiring about a soulmate or what, regardless of the labels, what they're looking for in a romantic partner is somebody that they can really be in a really great partnership with. There's union, there's harmony, there's togetherness. And that they're marrying each other. Because that's what I said earlier, right? You got the king and the queen of coins. Like-minded people. Somebody that they share the same core values or ideas or beliefs. So yeah. Let's pull up more. Oh my gosh, you got moderation. So yeah. Something around balance. Okay. So they really wanted somebody who's very balanced, whether it's emotionally or what, or in any other aspects. And yeah, because it makes sense. If you can still remember, I actually heard earlier, there's something about being able to balance work and play. Okay? So yeah, doing things in moderation, not too much. All right? So yeah, let's see. Let's pull up 3 cards from this deck now. I'm hearing the name Susan. Oh, yes. Look at that. I was just talking about that. Unity, doing things together. Are you freaking kidding me? You saw me shuffle? I cannot believe this, you guys. Togetherness. Right? Oh my gosh. That's what they're looking for in romantic partner. They wanted their partner to be their, ally, of course, a really beautiful partnership where the both of you are doing things together, all right? You are each other's allies instead of you and your person are actually working against each other. Yeah, because they wanted peace and harmony. Oh boy, I love this. They're looking for their equal, really. I tell you that. When I saw the king and the queen of coins, there you go. You got the mother lode. So they're definitely looking for someone who's actually really abundant, okay? Not to say that they're looking for somebody who's actually a billionaire or what, but at least somebody's financially stable. Because you got the king and the queen of coins, all right? They're looking for somebody who's responsible, knows how to really handle their finances well. Yeah. Let's see, what else? Or has a lot of achievements. Somebody who's just really success-driven is actually what I heard. A lot of cards. But interesting, I saw the ring card. So the ring card is all about commitment. Somebody's devoted, loyal, faithful type of a person. Are you freaking kidding me? I said I saw the ring card because I have to put that back since there's so many cards that actually flew out. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my gosh. And he came back. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. So this really wanted to come out rather. So it says like-minded people. I cannot make this up. Wow. Whoa. Okay. So yeah, they're really looking for a romantic partner, that they really share strong bonds with. Okay. They're looking for their counterpart, somebody who's very committed, loyal, devoted, just like what I said, or faithful. I tell you, group number 3, this person on your mind, your crush or your love interest, just like for one of the groups, they're really looking, for somebody that they would eventually settle down with. Yeah. They're hoping that maybe the next person is actually the one that they're going to be marrying as well. Because, yeah, you have a lot of spouse cards. Now you got the wedding ring. Wow. Okay. Let's pull up more. I love this. And by the way, specific signs I'm seeing here, Virgo, Gemini, and Taurus. Oh, I was just talking about that. Now you got manifesting the one. There you go. I tell you, your crush, your love interest is really manifesting for the one. Okay? Maybe your crush is tired already, Wow. Maybe, in their mind, like, oh my gosh, I hope that the next person is really the right one for me. Whoa. Whoa. Crazy synchronicity as well for group number 3. So they're really manifesting the one for them, the one that they would also just basically end up with. And even build a family with. All right. I love the synchronicity. Let's see what else. Yeah, somebody that they can really trust. I won't be surprised to see that because, again, I'm having this very strong feeling that this is still connected to one of the groups because I also got that same message around trust. And perhaps your crush or love interest, it's hard for them to trust, okay? Or to trust love again. Maybe that's why you got manifesting the one. That's why I heard someone is saying, I hope the next person is really the right one for me. Maybe, whether they're male or female or regardless of the gender, they kiss the wrong frog, Or they kiss a frog, rather, instead of a prince, So, yeah. Anyway, let's see what else. Oh, okay. You got temptation. So there's really something about loyalty, fidelity. So yeah, now it makes sense because you got trust and then you got temptation. Oh my gosh. Very clear. I really feel somebody's watching pile number 3. You are inquiring about a crush who was cheated before, betrayed. Not necessarily it has to be love. Could be they were betrayed by a friend, okay? But I'm definitely seeing here that for some of you, your crush or your love interest was cheated by a former partner. I tell you that. That's why it's hard for them to trust. Ooh, boy. Oh my gosh, because there's something about cheating here, something around fidelity issues. I tell you that. All right, specific sign, Libra. So maybe that's an additional confirmation for someone. But yeah, there's something about cheating. And I said that, right? With the rings card, like they're really looking for somebody who's devoted, loyal, or faithful. Oh boy. All right, let's see what else. Oh, intense. Mm-hmm. Let's pull up this one first. Okay. All right. Because one of the keywords here, it's energy. So yeah, they really, are looking for a romantic partner in which they're really going to be feeling it themselves. Like the energy is just really special. Like this is it. this is the person. That's why I got the intense card, okay? And also, when I saw this card, intense, they really did not want anybody's intense, too intense for them, or too heavy for them, all right? That's what I got as well. Wow. And somebody's very passionate. There's also something about patience, really. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we didn't have the Seven of Pentacles or any cards around patience, but I noticed you have a lot of Earth cards earlier. So yeah, coins or Earth, definitely they're very patient people. And I kept on hearing that, I don't know what this for, but your crush or love interest is definitely turned off when somebody's trying to hurry them up. Okay? I also got that for one of the groups. Because I keep on hearing somebody saying that, why are you in a rush? Don't rush me. Don't pressure me. That's actually what I'm hearing. Something around rushing and pressure. It really ticks them off. And that's why I got the intense. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's pull it more. So they really wanted somebody's very healing for them. Okay. This is also related to cleansing. I don't know. I'm also hearing something about deep emotional cleansing or purification. So yeah, they wanted somebody who's very healing for them. And also with the image of the sunflower, well, one, I keep on hearing the word resilience. So they're looking for a romantic partner strong as well, who's willing or is able to stand up on their own feet. I keep on hearing that just now. Something about being independent and it's not very, you know, needy of others or always trying to depend on others. And I also heard something about being naturally confident with the sunflower too. Okay, what else? Oh my gosh, very straightforward with a royal U. Somebody really who knows how to respect themselves. That kept on repeating. My gosh. My gosh. Wow. So somebody who knows their sense of worth, all right? Or they really know how not only, to respect others, but themselves as well, because you got the royal you. Yeah, this is what they're looking for. Somebody who's a high valued man or a woman who's decent as well or respectable. Oh boy, I love this. Let's see what else. Especially if this is a guy. I don't know, but I'm actually hearing this very strongly. Especially if this is a guy. Your crush or your love interest gets turned off when a woman is actually too available or is actually too clingy and is always, chasing. Yeah, they wanted somebody who's more of like a queen, with this crown over here, who really knows her worth, her value, because she respects herself, that she doesn't beg for attention or she doesn't force things to happen. Because there's really something about patience, right? I'm just hearing that just now. And also, honestly, even if guys, they're very visual, right? This person, I don't know what this for, but your crush, they get really turned off when a woman is actually wearing provocative or something that is super sexy clothes. Maybe this crush of yours is just really looking for a person who is able to dress well, really decent. Yeah. Although, yeah, men are very visual. They like it when a woman is sexy or at least showing off a little bit of a skin. But I'm talking about like they really don't like it when a woman is actually really almost like naked already or is revealing too much. That's what I heard. Okay, what else? Sacral chakra. Sacral chakra is definitely related as well to passion, desire, okay, and even creativity. Okay, so I'm really getting here that your love interest is actually looking for somebody who is also exciting, somebody's motivated, highly driven, yeah, very creative. Yeah, or passionate, because the word passion kept on popping up as well. Okay, let's see what else. See? Oh my gosh, you saw me shuffle. You got honesty. Oh boy. See, I told you. Well, you got trust, right? And then there was an image about cheating. That's why it says temptation. So I tell you, group number three, somebody's watching this pile. Your crush was cheated before, betrayed before. So they're really looking forward to being in a romantic partnership in which their person is actually very honest, okay, and is not a cheater. Somebody's very faithful or truthful. Oh boy. Love the synchronicity. Let's see. What else? What are they looking for in a romantic partner? Adjacent possibilities. Yeah, you know what? When I actually saw this and they got the Seven of Cups, yeah, there something about seeking out for other options, because I heard stick to one. I just heard that just right now. Oh my gosh. I tell you, it's still connected to cheating. I really feel, I don't know what's this for, but your person was cheated before. Okay, or your romantic interest, or rather your love interest was cheated before. And so they're hoping that they would attract, or their future partner is somebody who's not going to be doing these things, like is going to be exploring or checking out other options, all right? Because again, you got temptation earlier, right? Oh, wow. Okay, let's get one more. And also with the doors open, somebody's open and honest, right? Because you got honesty. And somebody's welcoming, engaging. That's also what I heard. If I'm going to be reading this intuitively. Ah, look at that. Compassion. So somebody's very nurturing. Somebody who's very giving, loving, right? And sweet. Yeah. That is so cute. I love this card. So yeah, they're really are looking for a person who's going to be like this. Very loving and nurturing, very tender, affectionate, or sweet. Okay. Or gentle. That's also what I'm hearing right now. Okay, what else? What are they looking for in a romantic partner? You got the Walker. Okay. Journey. Idea, right? I said that to you earlier, And especially got the sacral chakra. Okay. So yeah. Here's what I'm actually seeing before I pull up another card. They're really looking for a romantic partner who's not afraid to explore new territories, or again, seek out new things. That kept on repeating for all of the groups, by the way. I don't know what's that for. No wonder got the adjacent possibilities, all right? So they're really looking for a romantic partner who's also blessed with so many ideas, somebody who's always wanting to, yeah, try out new things, all right? Or be open to learn new things, and is not afraid as well of what's going to happen next. Somebody's just really always in the flow too. Somebody who goes with the flow. That's also what I heard. Interesting. Wow. So yeah, and somebody's very supportive, and somebody who is actually really smart. That's also what I'm hearing just now. All right, what else? Let's try this deck. Okay, what else? What are they looking for? Oh, look at that. Love. Unconditional love, self-love, and wholeness. Well, yeah. Because earlier, there was that message around self-respect, right? That kept on repeating, really. Your love interest is really looking for somebody who knows how to love themselves and respect themselves. In fact, let me actually pull that up. Somebody has a strong sense of self-worth. Definitely, that kept on repeating, you guys. Also, they're looking for somebody who's capable of giving unconditional love. All right? And what's also standing out to me is this selflessness. They really wanted a romantic partner who's selfless as well, who's not self-absorbed. Okay? Wow. Alrighty. Let's get this deck. And then before we end this reading, I'll be pulling up additional keywords as to what they're looking for in a romantic partner. Okay, what is this? Silent treatment. Okay. You know what I actually heard with this silent treatment? They're really looking for a romantic partner who is actually going to be so communicative, okay? Because you got silent treatment. Especially if there are, some conflict that has happened. Instead of really just, not dealing with it or not wanting to really resolve the conflict that has happened. They really wanted somebody who's going to be open, all right, to talk about it, to sit down and talk about it in a mature way. That's also what I'm hearing very strongly. And also, somebody that they can feel comfortable with. If I'm going to be reading this intuitively, somebody that they can sit down with, that even if we're not really talking, but it's like, yeah, we are still, intimate and close to each other, all right? That's also the energy that I'm getting with this card when I saw this image. That despite of the silence, despite of us not talking, like, there's still trust. I'm also hearing that. Or that we can still feel very much comfortable or at ease with each other. Yeah, instead of feeling awkward, that's also what I'm hearing. Alrighty, so let's clear the table now, because I'll be pulling up at least 9 keywords here. Let's see, what else? What are they looking for in a romantic partner? Somebody's a good listener. Somebody who's deep or profound. Somebody who's magnetic. Loyal, yeah, because you got the temptation card earlier. Oh my gosh, I said that over and over. Especially when I saw the rings, right? Crazy. So yeah, they're really looking for a romantic partner who's very loyal, devoted, and then you got compassionate. Oh my gosh, you got the compassion card, right? So that is not a coincidence. Oh boy. When there are so many cards here, more than 100, okay? More than 100. Mysterious, so yeah, especially if this is a guy. Guys, they love mystery, okay? Oh my gosh, I said this too earlier when I saw the crown. So, they're looking for a high-valued man or a woman. Oh my gosh. Somebody that they can share telepathic connection with. So maybe that's why I got the silent treatment. That even if you're actually not really talking, but it's like you can read each other's minds. Oh boy. That's how I'll be reading the silent treatment card too. And then you got balance. I love the synchronicity as well for pile number 3. There you go. This is what they're looking for in a romantic partner. I hope you've enjoyed this reading, okay? And you were able to at least get something, some idea about, okay, what is it that they're looking for? What is their type, okay? Anyway, that's about it. I will see you again next week, guys. Love and light. Bye-bye. And yeah, happy holidays, by the way, because we're nearing Christmas season as well and New Year. Oh my gosh. Bye-bye, guys. See ya.